Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Rev Talk. You just have me tonight, or today, this afternoon, this morning, wherever you are. Reverend Beverly, I think as you remember last week, if you listened to our broadcast, had mentioned that her mother-in-law, Zella, was in the very final stages of transitioning. And as it happens, last Friday, Isella did pass. And when I spoke with Bev earlier, I think it was yesterday, I asked her if she was up for it. She said, of course. Now, that being said, she had a doctor's appointment where she was given an injection in her knee. And she contacted me this morning saying that she felt horrible and felt sick. So you've got me. I'm going to ask that everybody send out healing energy, comfort, and care to Reverend Beverly so that she can get through all of this. And then I learned later, I guess it was over the weekend, someone very dear to me, her husband passed as well. There seems to be an awful lot of transitioning. And I don't know if that's just me noticing or if it's just the way things are going, with a lot of people making a transition to a higher arena is what I'm getting. You know, their journey here, at least for the moment, is complete as to who they are in this life. So it got me to thinking this week has been kind of rough for a lot of people. It makes me want to be more mindful of where my thoughts are going. I've paid more attention on my walks with Stella to thank the universe, creator, God, whatever you want to call it, for sending healing to those people who need it, including myself, and not just emotional or psychological, but physical. I injured my hip back at Mother's Day, and I'm on mend. I'm doing really well, and I'm very grateful for that. It's a good reminder for me to thank the universe, thank the Creator for sending healing to whoever needs it, comfort and care and courage and resilience for whoever needs it. So this morning, I sat down to pull some cards and they seemed a little heavy. And I guess maybe that's part of where my mindset has been of late. The one card I pulled from the creatures is endings, which, okay, just kind of an obvious duh, kind of, yeah, there's a lot of endings going on. And what is that saying? The reason you grieve is because you loved so much and you loved so well. Grief is part of that whole thing, the whole process of loving someone so much. Little Stella making an entrance for the endings. The other card that I pulled was also very poignant for me because not only did I pull the endings, but I pulled on the tarot the Hanged Man. Now in this deck, which is Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms, I love this deck because the artwork in it is just beautiful. And the Hanged Man in this is, it's a very serene, um, it's a very serene card for me. It's very meditative. I think it's just it's actually a very beautiful card. And I wanted to read from the book, which normally I don't. Usually what I'll do is I'll read the two or three words, the keywords that they give, which is surrender, sacrifice, letting go. But the message in it is rather interesting. It says you are in a period of transition or uncertainty and need to surrender to the flow of life. Wherever you choose to let go is where your wish fulfilled resides. I'm going to read that again. Wherever you choose to let go is where your wish fulfilled resides. There is only contentment on the other side of true surrender, but you have to give yourself a long enough exhale to receive the fruits of this surrender, which could be a bit of a challenge. I know for me, anyway, a long enough exhale to receive the fruits of this surrender. I think that's important. Cultivate the willingness needed to let go of control and see things from a new perspective. Do you feel like you are waiting? Trust things will unfold in their own time. Really surrender to the moment. Completely let go and trust the process. So the whole completely letting go, trusting the process. I love this card and to trust that things will unfold. And one of our tenets is I trust it's all good. I trust that it's all good. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky, at least for me. Although I do like to say, I trust it's all good. It is all good. I love this card. It's a reminder to pause, which I think, and I know Reverend Beverly and I have said this quite a few times, the energies are so ramping up. I don't think that's going to change. They're ramping up because there is a need for change. We have the power to be able to take the pause that we need and allow that surrender and that flow. It's being mindful and taking that breath and saying to yourself, okay, pump the brakes. Things may feel very difficult. And if you're grieving, it is difficult. And you're allowed that. You're allowed that moment. You're allowed that pause. You're allowed that space to grieve. Allow yourself to move through that in your own time. That's another biggie, the divine timing kind of thing. And I know we've joked about it before, and sick and tired of divine timing. I want it to be now. I'm still there a lot of times. I'm getting better, as we all are. it's a good reminder for me too, because I grieve for these people, with Reverend Beverly, with my other friend whose husband passed, with the challenges that are cropping up and presenting themselves to other friends. I grieve with them. And I also thank the universe and thank the Creator for sending them the healing and the comfort, the compassion, and the strength and the resilience and the patience that they need, that everybody needs. I say this as gratitude because it's always present, it's always there. So with that, I ask you all to once again send healing and comfort and love and joy to Reverend Beverly and to whoever may need it, even yourself. You can ask for yourself too. So I ask that we follow the hanged man and to surrender and let go and allow that flow to happen. So I want to thank you for joining me on another Rev Talk. Fingers crossed that Reverend Beverly will be feeling better and joining us next week. So in the meantime, I want to ask you to be gentle with yourself, to be kind to yourself, and to remember that you are unique in all the universe. There will never be another just like you in all of space and time. You are cherished, you are loved, and you are powerful. And without you, the song of the universe would be incomplete. Until next time, my friends, be well.